All Seers documentation. Anomaly name, Vibration Hunter. Anomaly type, extraterrestrial. Threat level, below average. Containment procedures. These anomalies are to be contained in cells with varying amounts of soil depending on the size of the anomaly. The anomaly must be fed either large animals or, if trained, can eat most food. When walking into the cell, staff must stay away from the soil, and if the anomaly is trained, use the console to call the anomaly. Description: the anomaly is an extraterrestrial or alien life form. In its adult form, its length is around 10 to 14 feet long, has 6 legs, 2 arms, 2 antennas, and 1 large vertical mouth. Brown patches can be found on its back and lower arms. Dark green patches on its upper arms and lower parts of its legs, and the rest of the body is a light green. The tip of the tail, claws, and antennas are colored like a rock gray. Its feet are shaped like a single large root of a tree and are brown while having grooves horizontally like the claws and antennas. It has 3 claws on each hand and has brown spots close to the edges of the large brown patches. It has no sense of sight or hearing and has an average sense of both smell and taste. Its antennas have an extremely strong sense of touch, allowing it to sense vibrations from long distances away and letting it differentiate between vibrations. The anomaly has 6 spots on its back that have a thin layer of muscle that can open, revealing specialized muscles and vocal cords, which can copy vibrations nearly perfectly. It uses antennas and its claws to a lesser degree to sense vibrations. The antennas can also help the creature communicate smell and taste. When communicating with each other, the creature uses basic vocal cords in their throat to create vibrations and use their antennas and claws to understand what the vibrations mean. When the creature eats its food, it goes through its mouth, then throat, into the stomach. It will then go through the rest of the digestive system and out through the tip of the tail, which opens to release the waste. The creature can breathe through its large mouth and through its 6 spots on its back. The rest of its organs are similar to most animals its size. It is currently unknown how they reproduce. The parents feed the young while the young quickly learn what vibrations can attract prey. The adults can also learn new vibrations if needed, but at a slower rate. The creatures, when young, use their antennas to learn their environment, which changes the texture and color of the patch on their back and arms to blend in with the ground. When they are grown enough to blend in, they will hunt by digging themselves in the ground, covering most of their body besides for the back, antennas, and arms. Their root-shaped feet can actually absorb water in the ground and stay in the spot for longer without needing to hydrate. The 6 spots on its back open to reveal specialized muscles and vocal cords to create vibrations that they have learned that attract large prey and predators. They can detect the vibrations of things moving above them and don't care for small animals. They pop out of the ground to grab and eat a large enough animal for it to eat. However, if something is moving that is too big, then the creature won't try and eat it. If this thing is moving towards the creature, it will pop out of the ground and leave the area. If it's bigger and somehow sneaks upon the creature, it'll use the 6 spots on its back to be loud and try and intimidate the big thing. It will mistake vehicles and machines as animals and either try to eat or intimidate depending on size. Above image of anomaly when buried in the ground. Known abilities. The creature has high enough strength to overpower large prey and predators. It can easily dig itself into the ground, and its root-shaped feet can absorb water. It can slowly digest its food to stay in the ground for long periods of time. Its body has a high resistance against parasites and is resistant to cuts and bruising. It can detect vibrations from far distances and can differentiate between them. Throughout its life, it learns what vibrations can attract prey to eat and can copy them through the 6 spots on its back. When it's young, it can over time learn to blend in with the ground by changing both the texture and color in parts of its body. Its large jaws can easily break bone and lower tier metals. No weaknesses. While its loss of hearing is covered up by its extreme sense of vibrations, its loss of sight can be abused to either kill or capture it. As long as the hunters are far enough away and not making intense vibrations, they can get the jump on the creature with a tranquilizer gun or a high caliber gun. Natural events like rain, or more intense ones like earthquakes, can mess with the creature's senses, and it wouldn't know where to run to if attacked, but it can still fight back with its claws, tail, and throwing around its weight. The anomaly is still an animal and can easily be harmed and intimidated by fires and explosives. The anomaly can be easily killed with normal weaponry used to kill large animals or used in war. Recontainment methods. While these creatures are dangerous towards most average humans, it doesn't have high enough strength to usually escape facilities or to be a danger to even small towns. The only way for these creatures to escape is out of opportunity when another anomaly is escaping, or some other event where the facility force's focus is on something else. If this is to happen, the creatures do have trackers on them when captured to easily find them. If there are more out there, they will be found by suspicious reports that sound similar to the anomaly, or there is direct evidence that there is one in an area. They will be captured through proper planning and tracking with the use of tranquilizers. They must be captured since these anomalies are just animals and trying to survive. Their cell will have a good amount of soil and a small shelter for them while also being fed. If tamed, it can be more safe around humans and eat prepared food that isn't recently dead animals. History. These anomalies were found early in the history of the Seers organization. A few were killed, and a few were captured. Researchers couldn't find any relation to a different species or anything that connects these animals to Earth. Some researchers explored where the largest amount was found near a sea with a nearby island. A base was found on that island which had no human ties and is assumed to be created by a different intelligent species. After years of trying to translate their language with mostly failure, it is assumed that these aliens came here to save these anomalies from extinction on their original planet. They genetically modified these aliens, but it is unknown in what ways. It is unknown why they took these aliens here and how much they genetically modified them. It is unknown how long ago this was and how long these creatures lived on our planet. The organization, with some inside pushback, decided to keep these aliens from going extinct. There's an estimated 50 to 100 left of this species, and the organization only has 30 in containment. The remaining are either in the wild or captured by other groups interested in the species.